Let me ask you something. Why do some people seem completely unbreakable, while others fall apart the second life pushes back? It's not luck. It's not some rare gift they were born with. It's mental strength. And here's the thing, most people never actually build it. They spend their whole lives avoiding discomfort, chasing shortcuts, and then wondering why everything feels so damn hard. Not you. Not after today. Because by the time this is over, you're going to have real tools to become mentally unbreakable. You're going to stop making excuses, stop second-guessing yourself, and finally start taking control of your life. If that sounds like what you need right now, let's get into it. Section 1. The mindset shift that changes everything. First things first, you have to change the way you think about challenges. Because let's be honest, life was never meant to be easy. Look at anyone who's genuinely mentally strong. You think they got there sitting comfortably on a couch? No. They got there by struggling, failing, and pushing through moments that felt absolutely impossible. Your mind works a lot like a muscle. Stop challenging it, and it stays weak. Keep taking the easy road, and you stay fragile, so when something hard finally hits, you break. So here's the shift you need to make. Every challenge you face is an opportunity. A chance to get stronger. Every setback, every failure, every obstacle, all of it is training. The moment you start seeing struggle as something that forges you, instead of something that destroys you, everything changes. Your mindset becomes damn near indestructible. A real story. How struggle builds strength. Let me tell you a quick story. There was this guy, David Goggins. Maybe you've heard of him, maybe you haven't, but his story is wild. He used to be overweight, miserable, stuck in a job doing pest control, completely out of shape. Then one night he saw a documentary about Navy SEALs, and something in him just snapped awake. He decided he was going to change his entire life. The problem? He had to lose over 100 pounds in 3 months just to qualify for training. So what did he do? He went all in. Waking up at 4 a.m., running mile after mile, pushing way past the point where his body was screaming at him to stop. Did it hurt? Every single day. Did he want to quit? Every single day. But he didn't, because he understood something most people never figure out. Mental toughness isn't built when things are easy. It's built in the exact moment you want to stop, and you keep going anyway. Fast forward, and he became one of the toughest endurance athletes on the planet, breaking records that people said were impossible. Proof that the human mind can do things that seem insane on paper. Your limits? Most of them exist only in your head. Section 2. Stop doing these 3 things. If you actually want to be mentally strong, there are 3 things you need to cut out immediately. Stop complaining. Complaining doesn't fix a single thing. All it does is keep you stuck in the same spot. Either fix the problem or accept it and move forward. It's that simple. Stop chasing comfort. Growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. If you want to get stronger, you have to keep putting yourself in situations that actually challenge you. Stop making excuses. Excuses are for people who've decided to stay exactly where they are. The truth nobody wants to hear is that you always have a choice. Choose the thing that actually makes you better. Section 3. Daily habits that build mental strength. Now let's talk about what you actually need to do, every single day, to build real mental toughness. Cold showers? You hate discomfort? Good. Start your morning by walking straight into it. Cold showers build discipline in a way almost nothing else does. Exercise. Your mind and body are more connected than you think. A weak body drags a weak mind down with it. Strengthen one, and you strengthen both. Meditation. This isn't just some trend for Zen people. It genuinely rewires your brain for focus, control, and resilience. Do something hard, every day. Wake up early. Push through an extra set. Work on a skill that scares you a little. Whatever it is, give your mind a reason to get stronger daily. Hashtag Section 4. How to control your emotions under pressure. Mentally strong people don't let their emotions run the show. They control them. The key is simple: pause before you react. When something triggers you, whether it's stress, anger, or fear, stop. Take a deep breath. Count to 5. That tiny pause hands you back the power, instead of letting the emotion make the decision for you. Emotions are like waves: they rise and they pass. But if you let every wave steer your actions, you'll never actually be in control of your own life. Hashtag Section 5. Learn to embrace failure. Most people are terrified of failing. But here's the truth nobody tells you: failure isn't the enemy of success, it's a requirement for it. You cannot grow without failing along the way. The best athletes, the best entrepreneurs, the best leaders in the world have all failed more times than most people have even attempted anything. So if you've failed recently, good. That means you're actually trying. That means you're learning something. The only real failure is quitting. Hashtag Section 6. Develop an unshakable attitude. The strongest people out there don't get rattled by what happens around them. They stay calm, focused, and in control, no matter what's thrown at them. Life is unpredictable. One moment everything's fine, and the next you're blindsided by failure, loss, betrayal, or disappointment. But here's what actually separates the strong from everyone else: they don't crumble when things go wrong. They adapt. They adjust. They keep moving. So how do you actually build that kind of attitude? Understand that life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. You can't control everything that happens, but you can always control your reaction. Mentally strong people refuse to play the victim. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "What am I going to do about it?" Reframe your problems as challenges. Most people see obstacles as roadblocks. Mentally tough people see them as tests, a chance to prove to themselves exactly what they're capable of. Next time something difficult hits you, don't panic. Just tell yourself, "This is just another challenge, I've handled worse, I'll figure this one out too." Master your emotional control. Anger, frustration, fear, they all cloud your judgment the second you let them take the wheel. When something upsets you, pause. Breathe. Step back and think it through logically instead of reacting on impulse. Staying calm under pressure is exactly what separates the strong from the weak. And remember, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Hard times are going to come, that's just a fact of life. But suffering happens when you fight against reality, when you resist what's already true. The moment you stop wishing things were different and start actually dealing with them as they are, you free yourself. Build a "nothing can break me" mindset. This is the real test. No matter what happens, tell yourself, "I will not break, I will not give up, I will get through this." Because the truth is, you're a lot stronger than you think. You've already survived things you once thought you couldn't. You're still here. And if you keep pushing forward, nothing is going to be able to stop you. Hashtag Section 7. The power of discipline over motivation. So many people rely on motivation to get anything done. They wait around until they feel like it. And that's exactly why they fail. Here's the hard truth: motivation is temporary. Discipline is what actually makes you great. Think about it. Some days you wake up feeling unstoppable, ready to take on the world. Other days you feel like doing absolutely nothing. If you only take action when you feel motivated, you're never going to be consistent. And without consistency, success just isn't in the cards. So what's the actual fix? Discipline. Build the habit of doing hard things no matter what. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even on the days you don't feel like doing it at all. You don't need to feel like working out, you just do it. You don't need to feel like waking up early, you just get up. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because there isn't one coming. The sooner you build discipline, the sooner your entire life starts to shift. Build systems, not just goals. Goals are great, but they're empty without a system behind them. Want to get fit? Your goal might be to lose weight, but your system is showing up at the gym 5 days a week, no matter what. Focus on the system, and the results take care of themselves. Understand that small, boring, daily actions add up to massive results. Nobody becomes successful overnight. But commit to small, consistent actions every single day, and you'll be shocked at where you're standing a year from now. Discipline is what makes that possible. Bottom line, motivation is unreliable. Discipline is everything. Master discipline, and you master your life. Now here's the part that actually matters. None of this changes anything if you don't act on it right now. You have a choice. You can close this out, go back to your usual habits, and stay exactly where you are. Or you can decide that today is the day everything changes, the day you stop making excuses, the day you stop being weak, and start becoming the strongest version of yourself. So which one is it going to be? Your future self is waiting on you. Make the choice, and go get it.